Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking the dreaded D Rose report. Don't know whether you got the pay-per-view last night. I actually thought there was three great matches on there. Of course, the ending was it was great. Glad to see it. Anyway, here's a little information about last night. Oh, by the way, tonight's Raw taking place from the Wells Fargo Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with the fallout from TLC. WWE is focusing on these points for tonight's show. Following Roman Reigns, I hope you've seen it, or heard about it anyway. Following his aggressive actions, it seems likely that the big dog is going to be facing severe consequences at tonight's Raw. Just how exactly will the Authority deal with the powerhouse? And as the Dudley Boys, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino reels from their losses to Eater of the Worlds and his macabre followers, will the ECW Originals make an appearance in the City of Brotherly Love tonight? Tommy Dreamer might. I think he's only got either this show and maybe that's about it for, could be SmackDown too, but I doubt it. But I think he's going back to taking care of his House of Hardcore Federation. But anyway, he may be there tonight. Dean Ambrose surely has big plans as he brings his newly won title to Raw tonight. And there's a good chance that Kevin Owens won't like none of them. Grabs a popcorn, it says, and soda. WWE Universe, the most unstable Intercontinental Champion reign in history is just beginning. WWE's resident unicorns now ride to Raw with their tandem titles. But after Usos and Lucha Dragons put the champions through their paces in one of the last night's most spectacular events, could Raw mark the beginning of the end of New Day? I doubt it. That was one of the best of the TLCs last night. I think it was the three-way tag titles. Tag title match. Anyway, after witnessing her best friend retain her title by way of assist from her father, and of course an exposed turnbuckle, Becky Lynch questions Charlotte's new attitude, and there's certainly many members of the WWE Universe that share Becky's concern. Well, anyway, now that she's turned her back on Paige, actually Paige turned her back on her, will Charlotte continue to bend the rules on Raw? And with the dirtiest player in the game right there with her, well, yes. Well, this is the acorn don't fall from far from the tree or something like that. Anyway, sales of WWE NXT General Manager William Regal's new Made in England t-shirt has been doing well, I guess, online in the UK. JBL, he went on Twitter today and started doing a blocking spree on certain people. Anyway, he responded to a fan's tweet mentioning how Michael Cole got the Lucha Dragons mixed up on TLC's commentary last night. Well, JBL says, hey moron, you got two guys dressed alike in masks, action everywhere. Cole calls one by the other one's names. It happens. He says, blocked. Might as well block morons. There's got to be something else other than to complain about somebody getting them mixed up. I still haven't gotten Bella Twins right yet. It's a 50-50 shot. Anyway, like I've said, tonight's Raw is taking place in Philadelphia, and the only ones named is Sheamus, Reigns, Ambrose, Kane, Owen. Oh, it says Kane tonight, and of course Wyatt family. The arena though for the dark match is saying that's Reign and Ambrose versus the Wyatt and Owens. Will likely be a dark match, but it's also noting that the Big Show is going to be there, but WWE really ain't saying. All right, WWE still hasn't announced their bullet points for tonight's show, but, well, I mentioned the ones I was just telling you about, so there's going to be a lot of... now, I would suspect Triple H may come out in a wheelchair. Or crutches, I don't know which, so we'll find out. Or may not show up at all. Sell it big time. Of course, as we know, we see a match in the future with them too. I sure do. Sasha Banks versus Natalya was originally planned for the TLC kickoff show, but that was nixed, possibly because Natalya's been off of TV so much lately. According to F4W Online, there's been a lot of plans for Sasha versus Natalya to first take place last month at the Survivor Series pre-show, but for those that missed it last night, Sasha defeated Becky Lynch for the pre-show. Former WWE star remember Christopher Nowinski, not Lewinsky, Nowinski, whatever, who now runs the Concussion Legacy Foundation that WWE works with. He was backstage last night at TLC. Nowinski lives in Boston area. And the World Heavyweight Title Champion Sheamus tweeted another photo of scars on his back after defeating Roman Reigns at TLC. Yeah, Reigns, he was kind of a little bit upset about not winning. That happens. All right, WWE website's got a new poll up asking fans what should be the fate of Roman Reigns after the attack on Triple H at TLC last night. And an indefinite suspension, more obstacles from the Authority, a painful encounter with the League of Nations, or a physical recourse from the game. And with over about 13,000 votes, 33% says he will face more challenges by the Authority, which I think is going to happen anyway. While 27% believes Triple H is coming for him, and 22% believes he will be suspended. I don't think the suspension happened, but I think the other three will. The other two things. And by the way, today would have been the 63rd birthday of WWE Hall of Famer Junkyard Dog. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.